Today I'm going to show you how to split up and rename AP checks automatically. To get started, we will need some software and data. First, you will need Excel or a free version of Excel, such as Google Sheets. Second, we will need a program called Bulk Rename Utility, which can be downloaded here, and I'll also provide the links. We will also need a program called PDF Arranger. This is a free open source program that will allow us to split up the PDFs. The links for these programs can be found below. The first piece of data we need will be the reprinted AP checks from your financial system. I'll be using dummy data for today's demo. The second piece of data is an AP check register from your financial system as an Excel file. This data should only consist of the checks that you're trying to split up. You should remove all information from the check register except for the check number and the vendor name, as shown here. Now that you have everything, the first thing we're going to do is split up the PDFs. Launch PDF Arranger, and then drag your check copies into this open window. You should see all checks in this window. Click the hamburger menu, then click Export, and export all pages to individual files. I'll be exporting this to my working directory. For the file name, you can put anything you want. In this scenario, I'm going to put document. PDF Arranger will then sequentially name all the files when they are split out. When you click Save, the PDF will be split into individual files and named. It's a good idea to always check the data to make sure everything worked properly. Now that the files are split out, we're going to open the check register. First, we're going to insert two columns before the check number and vendor name. And the column directly to the right of the vendor name, we're going to put the file names from the split out PDFs that correspond to the vendor names. So in my scenario, document is Legend of Zelda check, document 2 is Super Mario Brothers check. Instead of typing the rest of this, I'm just going to drag the lower right hand corner and Excel will automatically name everything for us. It's always important to make sure your data is correct, so check the files and the names that you just put in. In column A, we're going to use the concatenate function. Concatenate allows you to merge text together. The goal here is to get the complete file name, which is going to be document.pdf, document2.pdf, etc. I'll provide the complete function below so you can just copy and paste that. After you put in the first cell, you can just drag it down and Excel will automatically populate this function and the cells below it. In the second column here, we're going to use the concatenate function again. The goal for this column is to get the final file name. To do that, we're going to merge the check number followed by a delimiter, which I'm going to use underscore dash underscore, followed by the vendor name, followed by .pdf. Once you've got the first cell, go ahead and drag this down or copy and paste it to the rest of the rows. Next, we need to export this data to a CSV file. When Excel, click File, then Save As or Save a Copy. Under the file name on the right, click this drop down and select CSV. Make sure you're saving this to your working directory. The next step is to load up the program Bulk Rename Utility. Navigate to your working directory, and you should see the split out PDFs and the CSV file we just saved. On the menu, click Actions, then Import Rename Pairs, and then Import Rename Pairs again. On the pop-up, change the file type to CSV. Select the CSV file above and click Open. You'll see an orange box below indicating the import happened. Next, highlight the split out PDFs above. Once you do that, you'll see that the new name column populates with the name that these documents are going to be changed to. They will turn green like this. Next, it's always a good idea to check the documents to make sure everything lines up. So in my scenario, document 9 is the Sonic the Hedgehog check. When you're ready, click Rename in the right corner, click OK and OK again, and your files will be renamed. As always, check your data to make sure everything was renamed properly. That's it for this tutorial. If you have questions, feel free to reach out.